I want to put it in S tier. I know I also will fully admit, and I'll
Right
quit the
here.
podcast if you want to fight me about that, honestly.
No. I really like this movie.
Yeah,
No,
I don't
it's
think it
going
matters.
straight
Yeah,
to
I
B.
don't-
I don't think it matters who goes first on this one. I can't think of another movie that would be second to The Exorcist in terms of what it does.
This is where our horror tastes start to differ just a little bit, you know?
I have seen this movie twice.
Mm-hmm.
I find it so difficult to remember what happens in this movie.
I brush my teeth and I sip, drink. These pearly whites ain't look the same. I did everything the wrong way, right. And now I'm fighting off this play. This mirror ain't showing
Welcome to the Backasswords podcast. We are the Backasswords boys. I'm Kyle. I use he, they pronouns, and joining me from our beautiful Colorado studio is my good friend Arden.
And I use he, him pronouns.
Tonight, guys, gals, and NB pals, we are going to be making a possession horror movie tier list.
Yes, and I am very excited. We have curated this list ourselves. We made our own tier list over many long, tedious hours, sweating over this tier list. And we have
We almost
only
didn't make it
picked-
through the making of the list, honestly.
For real. But we did try to curate this list to movies that both at least I or Kyle have seen. I think
Yeah.
there's only like one or two that the other person hasn't seen. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun.
Yeah. It's going to be a lot of fun. We've done a couple of these tier lists over on our Patreon. So if you enjoy this episode, go ahead and check out the Patreon if you want more of these. And we're definitely going to be doing more of these tier lists as well as time goes on. And as always, sources will be down in the description if you want to check them out. But before we get into this, guys, we are not scholars and we are probably going to get some things wrong.
Yes. We said that we watched these movies, not that we are experts on these movies. Okay, please understand.
Yeah. And we are probably going to get some things wrong. We are also not linguists, so we are probably going to say some things wrong.
Absolutely.
And always, guys, with the nature of a discussion such as this, there will be spoilers. So if you care about that sort of thing, maybe don't watch this episode.
It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
Now, hold on to your asses because things are about to get backwards. Take us in, Arden.
All right. So here's our tier list. We just have it ranked pretty basic. S, A, B, C, D, right? We didn't put an F tier in here because, quite honestly, I think based off of the list of these movies, none of these deserve an F tier.
I guess we'll find out.
we might add in another tier. Who knows?
Yeah, we might need to do some on-the-fly editing here. We'll see.
But down here, we got our movies. Kyle, I say let's just go left to right.
That's
Right.
literally what I was thinking, yeah.
So over here, we have the Amityville Horror, specifically the 2005 Amityville Horror with Mr. Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool, if you will.
Yes. Ooh.
You've seen
Oh.
this one, right?
I have. Yeah, it's been a while.
I have also
But-
seen this one. It has also been a while for me.
From what I remember, I did enjoy the viewing experience at the time.
It was really good
Um,
from what I remember.
Yeah, I think it is a solid beginner for right smack in the middle at B tier.
B tier. I think
Mhm.
I agree with you on B tier here. And perhaps this is a great time to let you know that if Kyle and I ever differ on a tier list selection, like let's say Kyle thinks an A and I think a C, we're going to put it in B,
Yes.
right? To meet in the middle so that you get a back-asswards cumulative tier list, a mix between me and Kyle's tastes, if you
Yes.
will.
This is a hybrid list here.
Correct.
But yeah, I think B is pretty good for 2005's Amityville. I don't think it's necessarily the best Amityville ever made, but I think it's a pretty good one. I do think, if anyone's interested, I'm gonna shout that idea I had back at you, Arden, for doing an entire Amityville cinematic universe viewing and watching all like 38 Amityville movies.
There's
I wanna do it.
38?
There's over 35. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my god, I didn't know.
So I think it
was
could be a
that
really
expensive.
fun tour de force, you know? Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know there was so many Amityville movies.
Mm-hmm.
But what I will say about this movie is that all I remember is Ryan Reynolds' performance being really striking and really impressive.
Yeah.
Especially because he was like, especially back then, he was like the funny
Mm-hmm.
guy, pretty boy, whatever.
Rom-com guy. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was really good in this movie. I feel like.
Agreed. We might totally regret that.
Yeah,
Someone's gonna
you might
call us out.
Yeah, this one. Now we have Annabelle, the first Annabelle movie,
The first
Which-
Annabelle.
which I believe is the first movie in the WCU, the Warren Cinematic Universe.
No. The Conjuring came out
Well-
first. Yeah.
No, I don't
think Yeah.
so.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Am I losing it?
I think there were two. I think it was the third WCU movie.
first. You're right. The Conjuring did come out first.
Yes.
Well, I was wrong. This is not the first WCU movie.
We are not scholars.
No, absolutely not, please. Dear God. I said that with such a confident optimism, you know?
I went first last time. It's your turn. What do you think?
I really like the Annabelle movie.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's one of the stronger WCU movies that I've seen. I even think there's like a little bit of a what would you call it? Like a vintage feel to it now, even like comparing it to like The Conjuring 3, which I
Yeah,
really like about this movie. I want to give it an A tier.
I'm right there with you. It's definitely
Really?
not the best of the series by any means of the WCU. It's the best of the Annabelle
Sure.
series, but
Sure.
I think A is a good home for it.
Yes. No, I think that the recreation that they did with this doll was genre defining. Obviously, most people
Absolutely.
think of Annabelle this way now, right?
Even though I think the Raggedy Ann doll is scarier personally, but you know,
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, interesting. Perhaps we'll talk about that on our Patreon. But
Okay. I don't
On
think
to the
there's even
next
any
movie.
debate about this one. The original Conjuring is S tier,
right here, folks.
and I'll
right
quit the
here.
podcast if you want to fight me about that. Honestly,
No.
I-
I've never wanted to fight you less, actually, because this movie is damn near perfect.
It's one of the best horror movies ever made,
Ever. Of all
Yeah.
time.
and that's
And
that's all I have to say about that.
well, and I'll re-say this because you actually can't hear me say this without subscribing to our $1 Patreon tier anymore. But I believe that The Conjuring is to horror what Lord of the Rings is to fantasy, in the sense of everything that happens in the Lord of the Rings is cheesy and corny as shit. But it works because it was the first time that
Yes.
cheesy and corny shit was happening in those types of movies. That's the exact same thing with The Conjuring. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I'm right there with you.
That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Now, moving on to damn, we're hitting them back to back to back.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
The
I like it.
Conjuring 2,
Okay.
which is about
Is
that
that
one?
one?
that one's Enfield, that's right.
Right,
This is about
yeah.
the Enfield poltergeist.
I love this one. I love Conjuring 2.
Yes. Me
Very
too.
strong sequel.
Really good.
I still think there's a little bit of wiggle room. I'm gonna go for an A tier.
I think A is the most fair place to put it
Because it's
because
not as good as the first one.
it's not as good as the first one. It's true, but it's
It's
almost
A
as
plus.
good.
Yeah.
Really, that's what we need to do for our next tier list is actually do like S minus, A plus.
Yeah. Get real
I
granular with it.
I agree. Ultimately, though, I will say that Vera Farmiga again, I think really holds this entire movie together. She's one of my favorite parts of this movie in particular. She's one of my favorite parts of the WCU, right? But she in
Yes.
this movie, really, really good stuff.
Yes. Now The
The
Conjuring,
Conjuring
3.
3, The Devil Made Me Do It. Subscribe to the Patreon. But this one,
I think we're on the same page.
I feel like it's not as good as The Conjuring or The Conjuring 2. It just
Yes.
isn't, right?
Mhm.
That automatically puts it in a B tier or less. And I think that it belongs in a B tier.
I mean, I was going to say high C tier. So I think B tier is fair.
A high C tier, low
Mhm.
B tier.
I think it suffers a little bit from what the later like Avengers movies do, where it's like we have way too many plot lines that we're trying to tie into
True.
one. We're getting an
True.
Annabelle reference in, we're getting references to the first and the second movie thrown in,
Right.
and the Nun,
Yeah,
and we're
yeah.
also getting this absolutely totally fake Warren backstory.
Yeah.
It's a lot, it's a lot to
It is
squeeze
a
into
lot.
a horror movie. And
It's
so
true.
I think B is okay though. It's not bad. I just think it's something it suffers from a little bit.
Yeah, I think we said this during the watch party. This movie is very plot driven.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
To a fault.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly. Okay.
Oh, funny that I'm the one ending up with this one. I think
This is Evil Dead 2013, folks.
yes. I fucking love this movie. This is one of my personal top 5 of all time horror movies. So I have to put it in S tier. It blends the possession and slasher genres just so perfectly, yes, stir in that soup. It's so good. If you have not seen Evil Dead 2013, turn this shit off and go watch it right
now.
Oh, it's so good.
I don't think I could agree with you more on a movie, honestly. These two, I'm so glad you and I have the same opinion. And again, subscribe to the Patreon. My perspective on Evil Dead 2013 has transformed over time. Very
It
much
has,
like
yes.
my perspective on Aliens.
Yeah. And Cabin in the Woods.
And Cabin in the Woods. This is true. This is true. Which, did we put that in here? No, it's not a possession.
No, it's not quite. Yeah.
Not really. All right, and now we have Evil Dead Rise. Okay. Evil Dead Rise. This movie,
it makes me so upset.
dude.
It makes me actually angry because this movie was almost so insanely good.
It's just like in so many key moments, it just like it's like the pole vaulter at the Olympics is like it's just like 2 inches. You know what I mean? It's just like, and every time it was hitting the bar,
Just
dude.
Shitting the bed so much that whoever directed it really needed to talk to their doctor. Like it needed a Depends sponsorship, like it was so bad.
It was so bad.
And to be the follow-up to Evil Dead.
I know.
Oh,
Because that was the next one after 2013 had came out, right?
Yeah, and so maybe there is. I have maybe just a teensy bit of bias into that rating, but like, lead actress, phenomenal,
Great job.
phenomenal. Effects, pretty damn fucking good.
They were really good.
Plot, non-existent. I'm sorry, it was so
What's
bad.
super objective, dude?
Yeah. Oh wait, is it me or you? Yeah,
No,
I don't
it's
think it
going
matters.
straight
Yeah,
into
I
D.
don't-
I don't think it matters who goes first on this one. Oh my god, dude! It's just, dude. That pole vaulter analogy is the only thing I can think of. It's
Yeah.
the most accurate way to describe this movie.
and like that's the thing, is maybe it doesn't quite deserve to be in D tier on its own, but in the context of how good it could be
I know.
and how much wasted potential there was in that movie, like you have to put it in D tier.
I agree. And then up next we have The Exorcism of Emily Rose. I really, really like this movie.
This is one of my favorite exorcism movies ever made.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to talk about a possession?
Mm-hmm.
You want to
'Cause-
talk about an exorcism scene?
Because I think there is a slight difference between a possession film and an exorcism movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where you look at, say, The Conjuring, where there is the exorcism scene, and it is a very important driving part of the plot. Don't get me wrong. An exorcism movie builds to the exorcism scene, right? It is the core of the movie.
Right.
Like The Exorcism, like A Haunting in Connecticut, like The Exorcism of Emily Rose, right? It's its own little subgenre, and this is a great. If you're not going to point to The Exorcist, I think this is a very close second, honestly.
A close second. Wow. Yeah, no, I mean, I can't think of another movie that would be second to The Exorcist in terms of what it does, right?
Like maybe Autopsy of Jane Doe. That one has a pretty good exorcism scene.
Yeah, but I would almost argue that the Autopsy of Jane Doe doesn't have as much impact as either The Exorcism of
Fair.
Emily Rose or The Exorcist does.
I think that's fair.
And not even just in terms of like popularity. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about in terms of like the feeling that you have,
Mm-hmm.
Did that make sense?
Yes. Oh shoot. Me or you?
I think it's me. I want to
Okay.
put it in an A tier.
I was gonna say A tier as well. Yeah.
Because it's not quite
No, the
There's some
acting has some room for improvement.
that car crash scene where he
I forgot
fucking
about the car
dies.
crash scene.
Where he dies.
Oh no!
That shit is so bad.
Yeah, maybe we need to bump
Oh.
that one down a beat.
No. I disagree with that. I disagree.
Oh man! No,
way,
A
dude.
tier is. I'm satisfied with A tier for sure.
Me too. Okay, The Haunting in Connecticut. I'll just start us off with the conversation here about this movie.
Yes.
I have seen this movie twice.
Mm-hmm.
I find it so difficult to remember what happens in this movie. This is like Insidious, the whole Insidious trilogy to me. Sorry, James Wan.
No,
Sorry, James
I am
Wan.
with you there for Insidious.
But The Haunting in Connecticut feels exactly like Insidious in terms of how forgettable the plot is.
That's fair. I mean, the plot is not, the richest ever put to
Right.
paper. But I think some of because it's very much a nightmare movie. There's a lot of nightmares going on, a lot of visions
Sure.
going on. And I
Okay.
think a lot of those scenes are executed pretty dang well.
The visuals are cool too.
Yeah, that being said, I would call this a horror movie lover's recommendation. This is not a horror movie I'm recommending to, you know, Adam and Joe on the street. This is what
Sure.
I'm recommending to your weird coworker, you know.
Right. You
So
go
I
first.
think I think I'm gonna go for our first. It's right on that line between B and C. I feel like B though, because I do like it.
Ooh, I was
But if
gonna
you're
give
gonna
it a
bump it down
C.
into
I
C,
I
that's
was thinking
that's valid.
I'm kind of thinking this is on my low C meter.
That's okay.
This is like C minus territory for me.
This is where our horror tastes start to differ just a little bit, you know.
You know what? You know what? It can have a solid C for me. I'll say.
That's okay. Actually, I think this might be where our horror tastes start to differ a little bit.
We have had many feverish discussions about this off camera.
Spirited, you might say.
Spirited. Yeah, there we go. That was the word I was looking for. The first paranormal.
The
Activity
first
movie
Paranormal
specifically.
Activity, which is the best of the series. I know you're not going to let me put it there,
Dude, here's my
but
thing with these movies, dude. Here's my thing with these movies. I know that I love the Blair Witch Project, a movie where
Mhm.
notoriously nothing happens until the end. Right.
Yes.
But Paranormal Activity, it's so cool the story of how this came to be and how many
Mhm.
people were on it and the budget and all of that stuff. That shit is so cool, right? Don't get me wrong. I could not watch the security footage of people living their lives for like 45 minutes and then like a breeze blows the fucking like the beach ball into the pool and I'm supposed to be like, and then for 30 minutes wait for the cabinet door to swing open.
I fully understand that. Especially for the first one. Totally valid critique.
Got him. Yeah.
I have nothing to fight that critique with. You're 100% right. The only argument I will put forward for it is I think, especially now, not that you didn't have an interest in possessions and things like that before, but with
Right.
how intense your interest is now and how much specific knowledge you have about how a possession progresses now, I think you would have a newfound appreciation for it, because I think it is a very realistic depiction of a possession over time, you know.
Well, and you have changed my mind about horror movies before, so maybe this needs
Yeah,
to be one of our next watch parties.
maybe. I mean, again, I want to do the whole series with you at some point, but we have to start
That
with the
would be
first.
fun.
I want to put it in S tier. I know I also will fully admit I have some nostalgia blinders on that one. I will fully admit that. And I know you're not going to let me do that. So I will still say A tier.
You want to put it in S
I
tier?
do.
It's that good?
It is genre defining, Arden. It's that and Blair Witch Project as far as like found footage horror movies.
I mean, I will
you
say I
know?
haven't seen this movie in a while.
Yeah. I do. I think we need to revisit it.
You know what? I'm gonna. Ooh, I don't do this often. I do not do this often. Kyle can vouch for me on this. I'm gonna give Kyle
Whoa,
the
whoa,
S
whoa.
tier, dude.
Okay, but hold on, for the people
Right.
and me, where do you want to put Paranormal Activity right now? Because we also need a reference point for after you watch it. I need official
Dude, it's
documentation of where you sit right now, so that I can rub it in your fucking face when you
Just like with
change your
Cabin in the
mind.
Woods.
Exactly.
Well, I have to say that I just did not like the filmmaking of it when I first watched it.
Mm-hmm.
And I did not like how long it took. And then by the end, my brain was so cooked because it was like an hour of just nothing happening that when stuff started happening, I was like, all right.
And again, you're so valid with
but
that.
but I would have initially put it in a D tier, dude. I really
I had a feeling.
I did not. No.
And I will also say, I think Paranormal Activity is a group watch movie.
A group watch.
This is a movie you still turn off the lights, you get some snacks, but you watch it with 2 or 3 other people who ideally haven't seen it before, I think,
Right.
if you can find that. And you talk, you roast the movie a little bit, because it is cheesy. The acting isn't 100%,
Right.
And then you get the shit scared out of your pants for the last 20 minutes of the movie. And
All right.
it's great,
All right. All right.
And again, they could cut a half hour. They could cut a half hour. Easy.
Right.
It could have been a
Right.
45-minute movie. But I love it. I love it so much. And for the time, because what was it, like 2009 that Paranormal Activity came out?
I think it was 2009. I think you're right.
2007.
Oh my god.
So even more so, like that final scene is it's brutal. And again, I watched it a little young, but like seared into my brain.
That's kind of how I felt about the fourth kind, the final
Mm-hmm.
like documentary scene that they have where she gets possessed by the alien.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I felt about that.
I mean, they did a pretty good fucking job. I'll give them that. I'll give them that one.
And now, I think all you folks know why we put it on the list, because you already know, folks.
If you've been following the show at all.
Yes. If you're watching the show in order, you know how we feel about this movie, The Exorcist.
So excellent. I guess go check out episode 1 if you are curious for a more in-depth analysis there. But we're kind of Exorcist fanboys on this show.
Yeah, we're kind of big fans. And now, folks, moving on to our final film.
Which maybe we shouldn't have saved this one for last. I have not seen this movie.
Oh, you haven't?
I haven't.
Ooh, Kyle,
So Witch? This one is all you. I got to rate Paranormal Activity. So you get to rate The Witch, the Vivitch, as I like to call it.
The Vivitch, yeah, no, that is the more accurate way to describe it. The Vivitch, this is one of the only, I was talking to someone about this the other day. This is one of the only period pieces that I really, really like.
Okay. Can I ask, would you define it as a period piece where like the realism to the time period it's set in is somewhat important to the filmmaking process?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Yes.
Because it's like late 1600s in the colonies.
Something like that. Yeah. You're thinking of whatever you're thinking of. Exactly that. Like she's
oh my gosh,
goats. They live in a farm.
The Crucible. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's like the Crucible. There's a forest
out
there.
Oh my gosh. Why am I dropping the name Salem? Jesus Christ. Went on a whole mindscape journey there. All right, we made it back. Salem Witch Trials.
Yes, exactly, the Salem Witch Trials.
Okay.
It's like The Village in the village.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So, this is one of my favorite period pieces, and I love that it's a horror movie. I also love the perspective on witchcraft in this movie, which I think makes it real spicy. I really like it. So, without spoiling too much for you, my friend, because this would also be a great watch party. You would not regret this because I'm
Okay.
putting it in A tier.
Okay.
It's really, really good. This is an above average horror movie. It's better than Annabelle. It's better than Annabelle and The
Okay.
Exorcism of Emily Rose, I would say.
So we're calling that like a high A tier.
Yeah, this is a high A tier movie.
Okay. Okay. I'm very happy with that layout, honestly.
And there you have it, folks. And again, and I feel like we've addressed this before and we'll address it again. Me and Kyle love horror movies.
So much.
Like, it is very easy to see that it's not super hard to impress us.
No, and like, guys, full transparency, just to give you an idea about who I am as a person. We're recording this at 8:18 p.m. on what is it, the 11th of August.
Mm-hmm.
And I have had my Halloween decorations up for 48 hours. So
What? You did not tell me that. What is that? What is that?
I could not wait any longer, dude. I want it to be Halloween so
dude.
bad. I'm just so ready for it.
Wow.
I can't wait. I can't wait anymore. We're watching horror movies. We kicked it off with a horror movie that neither me or my partner had seen. It's officially Halloween time. I don't care.
I will say I watched Final Destination 5 yesterday all by myself just because I wanted to.
Is that the new one?
No. But
No?
I did watch Final
Okay.
Destination Bloodlines. It was good. I liked it.
Okay.
Yeah, I liked it. It was fun.
I have not seen any of those movies, honestly.
Ooh, man.
know,
Maybe
I
I should
know.
release a hot take on our TikTok or something.
We might need to.
Anyways, this is our tier list.
Yeah, I feel like it's a really good window into both of our tastes on
Yes.
horror in general. Yeah, I think you can get a pretty good vibe here. I think maybe our next tier list, we might have to just go back and do our entire catalog so far of everything that we've watched.
Ooh, of all the
think
watch
that could
parties
be
that
good.
we've done.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Yep. And
So,
again, subscribe to the Patreon to see all of those other watch
Yeah.
parties. We'll do more watch parties on the channel, don't worry.
Oh, yeah.
But go over there.
we got one coming in a couple weeks here for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let us know how you would feel. Go ahead and we'll have the link to the blank tier list in the description. Fill it out. Share it with us. Let us know where you're standing. Let us know how wrong we were about the Amityville 2005. That's definitely the one I'm most unconfident about my ranking on that one.
Yeah.
Maybe that needs to be our next watch party.
Ooh. Ooh.
But yeah, let us know what you think, guys. We appreciate you watching. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast. Subscribe and review if you are enjoying the show. And if you think somebody else will enjoy the show, please share it with them, because word of mouth is the best way to let your bestest buds in the whole world know that the Backcasters podcast just released the craziest tier list that you've ever seen in your entire life. On the edge of your seat the entire time. Truly. And hit that bell. We're on YouTube now. Hit that bell. Subscribe for notifications.
Subscribe button.
You can listen to our previous episodes for more. I would recommend a couple episodes back, our creepypasta episode number 3. Turn it on while you're going to bed. Get some ookie spookies, you know. And if you do enjoy our presence, our humor, our laughs, our cries, go ahead and subscribe to our Patreon, patreon.com/backasspod. $1 tier gets you access to all of the old shit that we used to do that is terrible, not nearly as good as the stuff we're doing now. And you also get our Discord at $5 a month. You also get a shout out on our main show, and you get access to our weekly bonus show, The Wednesday Phenomenon.
We have such a fun time.
Yeah, it's basically this, but you pay for it. So come on over.
Yep, exactly.
I'm Kyle.
I'm Arden.
And we will see you guys next week, unless
your
your new favorite what are we even calling ourselves? Horror content creators?
I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's
horror.
fair.
Your new favorite horror content creators on YouTube released a tier list that you did not agree with, and
You did
so
not vibe.
You, as a creature of night and the devil, decided to go on a rampage. And this is actually the plot for my next slasher film that I'm pitching to you right now, Arden.
To me?
And it's called The Backasswards Boys. And we both just get killed in like 15 different ways over and over again. There's no continuity to this movie whatsoever. Much like this ending bit, so that you can stay
safe. And just remember that if you want to be in a never-ending cycle of death, just watch Infinity Pool so that you can stay weird. Subscribe to the Patreon.
Is that an official recommendation?
We'll see you next week.
Watch Infinity Pool. We'll see you next week.
Okay. I brush my teeth and I sip, drink. It's pearly white, ain't look the same. I did everything